What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do a little I'm gonna hang with my friend Elmo here. The Jam Card friends. It says connecting. Elmo, what's happening, bro?
Cory Wong.
Dude, you got some skate decks in the back? Are those skis? What are you
Yeah, these are my
Hold on,
skis.
it looks like a skateboard, a prototype snowboard, and one of those like huge fat skis that they use now for powder.
You nailed it. It's exactly what it is. We're about to release the new Jam Card powder boards.
I knew it.
You nailed it.
Jam
You're
Card
too
was
far
going
ahead.
borders too, man.
You're so ahead of the game, dude. Always.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm in the Jam Card office doing my thing. Good to see your face.
Good to see you too. You guys are in Silver Lake, right?
We are. We're in Los Angeles.
Nice.
And yeah, so it's good. You know, it's kind of warm.
Yeah, kind of warm.
Kind of warm, warmer than Minnesota. Not
Dude,
throwing shade.
It's 15 Fahrenheit here right now.
That is cold. Well, luckily you have the sickest home studio all dialed in, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty fun.
And you're like recording mostly everything from home, yeah?
I've been doing most of my stuff from home, yeah. So I got a little space down here in my basement with like, you know, my stuff. And then I got a studio down the road, which you've seen a lot of. I mean, if you've seen any of my videos recently, it's space there. It's nice. Nice to have the spot here where I can just go downstairs, chill, because we have basements in Minnesota, unlike California.
You know what? I found a house with a basement.
Really?
I got a basement. I got lucky.
I always wondered why don't houses have basements in California? But I heard there's something about the earthquakes and being where it is on the fault line. There's something with that. So
I don't have the actual true answer for you, but I'm assuming it's because our shelter that would be needed doesn't involve going downstairs.
Yeah.
But for being a drummer, finding a house with a basement in LA, it's the $1 million move right there, you know?
Exactly.
I needed that. My neighbors are grateful.
Yeah. I like that.
Got a couple kids down there.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. Well, dude, it was fun to make that splice pack, all those loops. Man, you hit me up and asked me we talked about doing that, and I was thinking, oh, that's really fun. Like, I'm an Apple Loops guy. I've used a lot of Apple Loops since when I first started, so I'm down with loops. I'm down with using, and I've used a bunch of splice loops, and it's a fun writing tool and production tool because nowadays, just like stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, of course, there's some stuff that's not, of course,
right.
Whatever in it. That's a life lesson.
But that's not our stuff.
Yeah, of course. Not your stuff. Your stuff's all dope. But the thing is, to make loops that are going to help people get stoked about writing something new, or even just having something that's like, oh, I need something for a downbeat on this section. It's like, well, there's the
exactly.
Sometimes people are looking for that. Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's great. I love doing it, man. It was super fun.
Yeah, you crushed it, dude. I mean, it's super. Like even when I A/B yours to like some other packs that I'll hear, like yours are clean. It's loud. It's like the tone. I mean, you're the tone guy, dude. You're the Strat tone guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I'm glad we were able to do that, dude, and you knocked it out of the park. So it's always a pleasure working with you, man.
Yeah,
and, dude. Your content game in general right now, I got to say, you are so productive. Even when it's 15 degrees outside, you are the most productive person.
Well, you know, there's something about Minnesota. Some people say like Minnesota it's a players town. You know, it's not like a ton of, well, Minneapolis, the Twin Cities. It's a players town. There's not a ton of big industry stuff, but there's a lot of incredible players. And I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that I'm not going outside right now. Like I can't, you know, I might go for a walk for 10 minutes, but by the time I get back, I'm going to be freezing. So, you know, because we have such cold winters, we got to do something inside. And for many of us, that's playing our instruments.
For sure. I know you're practically in Norway.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
don't know where we are on the latitude, but
yeah, man. And dude, and major congratulations on the Grammy nomination.
oh, thanks, dude. That feels really
Huge.
good. It's fun.
All the any Grammy voters in here, first of all, what's up? Say what's up to everybody. And like what best new age album,
Best new
right?
age album. That's right.
Meditations with John Batiste, Cory Wong and John Batiste, everything you need. Which, by the way, so here's my experience of listening to that album. So when did it come out?
Um, so we recorded it. I'm not answering your question. I'll answer your question. You didn't ask when we recorded it. No,
So I
I'll
started
answer
playing
your question.
guitar when I was 10, which
Uh,
led.
we put it out end of, well, you know what? I remember exactly. It was, I think, right after the incident with the George Floyd thing
Yep.
here in Minneapolis. And I remember thinking, being in such a weird headspace and just like
Yeah.
so many people. And I was talking to John about it, and we thought, oh, you know what? Maybe this is kind of the right time for this kind of album to land, because for a lot of reasons, because of the material itself, but also just the collaboration between he and I has such a organic, natural thing to it. And although we
Yeah.
come from such different backgrounds, there's so much common ground in our vision artistically in spreading positivity and joy, but also just musically, you know, there's a really nice thing that we both bring to complement each other.
For
It's fun.
sure. Yeah. It's really, really beautiful, you guys together, man. And it's I mean, a very appropriate title for the album. And yeah, I listened to that album for the first time. I was in Park City, Utah, and I went for a hike, and I put on that
Nice.
music. I put on that album for the hike, and it was the vibe, dude. It's like the sun was coming through the trees, and I mean, yeah, your guitar work on that album is really beautiful. I mean, it's different. I mean, it still sounds like you, but it's like not, you know, the typical Cory Wong, you know, funk blast. Like, so it was like, but
Totally.
it translates so well, dude. You sound really good, like in that atmosphere. And yeah, and I loved it. And then I saw that there was like, what was the other? You dropped so many albums this year.
I know. I know.
Most productive guitar player of 2020 is Cory
Well,
Wong.
yeah. I mean, you put me in my basement for long enough. I mean, this is my toys, you know, this is where
Yeah,
this is my playground, you know? And,
it's awesome, dude.
yeah, I mean, to your point about the album being so different, uh, we just, John and I were hanging out in the backstage at the Late Show where he's the band leader with Colbert. We were
Yeah.
just jamming along and thought, oh man, let's do a duets thing. And didn't really have any expectations of what would it entail. And then it was like,
Yeah.
oh, let's add Nate Smith to add some rhythmic momentum and texture, and let's add a Hammond B3. So Samuel played B3 just to kind of give this air, give a hug around the duets of guitar and piano. And yeah, it's very different for me, but it was also really fun. Like when I explained that album to people, like there's no way that I know how to talk about it without sounding like something I would never want to listen to. And what I mean by that is, like, if somebody said to me, like, imagine somebody pitches you this. All right, it's like guitar, piano duets. It's like jazz meditations. And then there's like a drummer doing some stuff along and a B3 player, like, you know, hovering over the whole thing. If somebody described that to me, I just wouldn't put that on. So that's the trouble with that album, is that I don't know how to describe it the best way, other than like if I said, oh, it's jazz meditations. No. That all of a sudden, like, first, both of those words have so many connotations with them, jazz and meditations. So
True.
you know, you got cats like Sam Harris who are like trying to remove the word meditations and like, you know, do this completely new thing. And you know, jazz in general, you know, we have these ideas of what that means. So when I say those two words together, combined, it's like, wait, what is this? No, I don't want to listen. But, you know, I'm so stoked about how it turned out, whether I know how to talk about it or not. I guess new age is the way to describe it.
New Age is the description. You could have called it New Age, just New Age, or New Age meditations. And you're like, I don't know if people are going to like this or listen to it. It's not really my thing. Oh, Grammy nominated. This album, I released 10 albums this year.
No, it's amazing. And that's
awesome.
What's really fun about it, is that you just put out art and you express yourself creatively, and you never know what people are going to dig as far as accolades, as far as business, as far as critics, as far as what's going to sell more tickets.
For sure.
But
you don't know what's going to stick. Yeah.
Yeah. In the end, I think for all of us, I know yourself included, we're in it for the artistic expression of self, and saying what we want to say artistically. And it's part of, again, the cliche thing. It's part of the journey. It's just part of my story now, and part of John's story, and those have weaved together, and we'll continue to do that. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing. Another thing that I really love about what you're doing, especially, I don't know if this has just been your approach this year, but is that it seems like you're just in your flow, and you're obviously super proficient and are just writing and releasing, release, whether it's like albums or it's content or even the sample pack you put together so fast, like just in being able to watch you do that, and so I think that's really impressive, and it shows like how in tune you are with your music and you as an artist to be able to do that and put things out. And I think a lot of people get stuck on perfecting things or wanting it to be the perfect time, or 2020 isn't the year to put anything out, or like whatever it may be, but I like that watching you just take your own approach and having it pay off, and you being, getting this nomination is just, one of the things that you deserve. And I think, this year, a lot of things from this year are going to continue into 2021. And I think it'll, you're going to keep getting blessed, man, but you're blessing others too. So that's a amazing thing.
Well, thank you, man. That means a lot. Yeah. I think,
For sure.
For me, I found a good flow, like you're saying, but also, getting in a space where it's like, what do you do in 2020? Or what do you do when the industry's kind of upside down? Some people think, well, you just don't put out an album because we can't go tour. Like we can't get all the mileage out of it. And that's fine. But the opposite of it is there's no expectation outside of just doing the thing and making the album, putting it out, and letting people absorb it. And there's no expectation of me to go on tour with any of these albums right now, which is actually kind of awesome, because although I love touring, that's so much a part of me. I'm a live guy. I love and thrive in that situation. But not having that expectation at all tied to any of these releases in the year has actually allowed me to create in a different way and to get in a different type of flow. What are the types of things that I would make if I wasn't expected to go out on the road with them, or I'm not expected to have great in-studio video with them? And of course, I'm going to do that. And when things are back to normal, I'm going to do some of that. And I've done some things like, a couple months ago, I formed a bubble and we recorded some stuff that's coming out soon. Like, nice. And even though I did so much in 2020, like to me, I'm looking at it as a warm up, like I'm not done, I got to, now that I'm in this flow, I'm just trying to stay in it. And I think the more creative endeavors I go into, the more it just keeps, oh my gosh, well, what about this? Well, what about this? Oh my gosh, we could explore this. And now I've got all this whole list of ideas running that, I'm just trying to make them all happen and do it. Yeah. So
just trying to start tackling them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited for next year, dude. I know as much as you've had a great this year and have put out a lot. Yeah. I think your name is elevating, and it's going to keep going up. And this Grammy thing is just part of it. That's going to help raise, but it'll be like, there's going to be more Cory Wong in 2021. And that's great for everybody.
Yes.
Let's go. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we do the Cory Wong Jam finally. Who knows?
I know, dude. Woo! I saw the Quincy Jacob Collier thing, and I was just thinking to myself, dude, I can't believe I wasn't like, dang it, I wish like that didn't work out. I wanted to
Hey,
you know, yeah, the Cory
there's
Wong
going to be a lot
Jam
more.
will happen. We're gonna make it happen, and it's gonna set off.
Oh, I know you're going to light that shit up. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I know. It was that was like the biggest bummer of this year for me was we had a good amount of incredible jams lined up that we had to cancel, obviously, and
Yeah,
we did in support of right after George Floyd and the whole movement and everything. We did one live streamed jam, but we called it Black Power Live so we could just support the movement and raise money for Movement for Black Lives. And that was the one. Well, we did the Fender Jam in
yeah,
January. We did that one with Mateus Asado and
yeah. I
oh man,
remember with all the Ultra Series stuff.
all the Ultra Series stuff.
I
Yeah,
love that.
which was awesome, and that was a fun one. And then we had a bunch of others lined up, and it all just kind of got wiped right there. But yeah,
Yeah,
we did Black Power Live, and we had Robert Glasper and Terrace Martin and Miguel and Jesse Reyes and we had Blood Orange and we had some really good acts for that. So that was a fun one. But still, like doing the live stream, it doesn't feel as great as having everyone like a hug
yeah,
being as the jam in the circle, having everyone around you. Like I miss that, and I'm excited. And it seems like people are responsive to shows coming back next summer. So that
yeah,
is something to look forward to so
yeah.
much. And if not, I'll move to Europe or Asia, wherever you want to go, bro. Let's go. And just wherever they're doing concerts, I'm
Yeah, dude.
there. Yeah.
Jam Dublin.
Let's go. And Wong Notes is great too, also, dude.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the podcast has been fun. That's another kind of creative outlet for me. And also, selfishly really fun to get to interview a lot of my heroes.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I've seen some big names in there.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like the one that came out today was with Steve Lukather.
Sick.
And he's just, dude, what a legend.
Sick.
I mean, Lukather he's a legend. And he's funny. He's so old school in so many ways. I'm doing the interview with him.
Yeah.
He's got a landline ringing in the back. He's got a written calendar up behind him. And that's what he uses to manage Toto. I'm like,
amazing.
Oh my gosh, you are a legend, dude.
Amazing.
I can barely keep it together when I have my phone telling me when and where I'm supposed to be. This cat's got it up behind him written down.
He's got it written down. He's probably not missing anything. He's just looking at it, being like, "Okay, Tuesday. What do we got? Oh, Toto show tonight."
Yeah.
All right. Dude is a legend. That's so cool that you're doing that, man. It's really great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, bro, you got my vote for the Grammy as a voting member. I'm endorsing you publicly. Okay. Proudly. There's a lot of really great stuff. Jacob got the Grammy nom for Album of the Year. Chica got Best New Artist. Andrew Waugh got Producer of the Year. You getting this? It's like a bunch of the community, of our like young friends and everyone like all coming up together is awesome to see everyone get recognized, and it'll be good, man. But yeah, I'm here to support you and help any way I can, bro. Is with all the Jam card and whatever we can do. And we'll celebrate with the Jam one day, with the Cory Wong Jam for sure, no doubt.
I'm in.
Yeah, man, and hopefully I see you soon, dude. I'd love to see you in person. Yeah,
man, me too. Stay well. Thanks for everything. You guys are awesome. You guys are crushing. It's so fun. And anybody who follows me and doesn't follow Jam Card, check out what they got. I mean, it's a super cool app. A community. It's more than an app. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's a fun community of people coming together, finding musicians to connect with or to hire or to to get hired. It's such a cool concept, man. I love it.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got a big year in front of us, so we'll be launching more cities and just continue growing and fighting for the musicians. Yeah, for sure, cool, bro. Man. All right, Cory. Great seeing you, bro. Good to see you, man. Peace. Peace. All right, I'm gonna play a little more guitar. Yo, I need some Sunny T on this joint. I need some Sunny T on this.
Peace out.